Welcome back. You're listening to the Mari Mukonda Show on Salam Media. It is 12:42 and time for our book review segment on this lovely Monday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic one. So the book we are reviewing today is titled My Pursuit of Marriage by author Ntatimoni Rashida Tshuma, who is joining me on the line. Rashida, good day. How are you? Your mic is mute. Rashida, can you please unmute your mic? It's all right. It's unmute now.
Yeah. Can you hear
Yes, I
me?
can hear you.
I am okay, thank you.
Good, thanks. The famous lines of 2020. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. No, I can't. Better days
Yeah.
are coming. All right. So tell us about your book, My Pursuit of Marriage, and what was the inspiration behind it?
My pursuit of marriage is a memoir. I'm sharing about my journey, how I was desperate for marriage, how I did anything possible under the sun to get the attention of a man so that I can. Yeah. So I think what inspired me to write the book was after finding myself and realizing that I'm still me and there's nothing wrong with me, even when I'm not married or being single. There's nothing wrong with being single. And I saw a lot of women being in abusive relationships. Some, I would say, some of my reasons for desiring marriage was not being able to find a job, and I was trying to find somebody that can provide for me. Titles, being a mother pastor, all the wrong reasons to desire marriage. And then after I realized my mistakes and I saw other people going through the same thing, doing the same thing that I was doing, and then I thought, you know what, if I could share my journey, I could help somebody. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
And
inspired me.
mhm. What issues have you decided to shed light on?
Almost everything.
Mm.
Sex was one of the reasons why I wanted to get married because it is said that at some point in my life, my sexuality was at its peak. I just wanted to have sex, and being a Christian, I knew that I was not allowed to have sex outside marriage. So I wanted to get married. I wanted to get married so that I can fulfill the flesh. And at that point, I didn't care about the character of the person, their personality, whether we are compatible or not. I just wanted to have sex. And also, I used to struggle academically. I'm a law dropout. I studied law, or I attempted to study law at TEFLOP and I failed. So, failing and being blocked at university, I knew that I didn't have a better future. So, marriage was sort of a scapegoat for me. I wanted to get married so that at least I can have somebody to provide for me. So, but in the end, I changed careers. I went to do social work, and after doing social work and being able to find a job, there was no need for me to get a man because now I can provide for myself. So I realized that most of us, when we are going through that challenge, when we are at that situation, we make those drastic decisions and then we regret after.
It's always the case where you make the mistake and then regret later and hopefully learn from that mistake. But there are
Mm,
some who say there's not enough time to make all your mistakes and learn from them. So learn from other people's mistakes. And hopefully,
exactly.
people will be able to learn something from your book. Now, tell us about the structure of the book. you added, especially like when you go through the contents page, you have the section finding myself in the last chapter. Why did you put
Mhm.
it in the last chapter? Is it only when you found yourself at the end?
Yeah, I think what happened was I was so desperate for marriage, let me say that.
Mm.
And society, when you are above 30, you are expected to at least have a child. So I was at the point where I just wanted to get married. I was even
We just lost Rashida over there. She's talking about her book, My Pursuit of Marriage, and talking about the desperation that she felt, the pressure that she felt as well from a society to get married. And we all experience this, like, all my friends are getting married. Oh, I'm 30 and I don't have not even a single child. I don't have not even a single person interested in me. Am I ever going to get married? And society pressures you, your family pressures you, and everybody ends up making you look like an old person. And you're like, guys, is this it? Is this the end of my life? Am I going to get married? And you go to the very next available person, and you compromise your morals, your dignity, your self-respect, everything, just for the sake of getting married. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042 203 1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
An act of love saves lives. Sponsor an orphan with Islamic Relief, and you can help one of the 140 million children who have lost one or both parents through conflict, disaster, poverty, or disease. At Islamic Relief, we support over 60,000 orphans, and we need your help to nurture more children. Your love matters. Sponsor an orphan today. Visit www.islamic-relief.org.za.
Med Medicine Depot Retail Pharmacy and Emergency Medical Depot. Conveniently situated in the Med Medical Center, corner Burger and Bosser Street, Pietermaritzburg. We provide safe, affordable and convenient medical facilities. Open till 10 p.m. every day of the year. We have a full-house clinic that operates from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., which is run by a qualified sister. The clinic offers immunization, vaccination, wellness, general consultation, and more. Call Med Medicine Depot on 033 3421 Med Medicine Depot, your pharmacy of choice.
Listen to something fresh. Listen to Salam Media, your humanitarian broadcaster.
You are listening to the Mari Mukwanda Show on Salam Media, and we are talking about the book titled My Pursuit of Marriage by author Tatimuni Rashida Tshuma, who is sharing her ordeal with us. Basically, this was about her life story, and she decided to put it into a book so that some of us will get some lessons from that. And we got cut off there for a moment, and you were talking about why you chose to put the last chapter, finding myself in the last chapter.
it was more of a sequence type of experience.
Mm.
So what happened was I decided to try find myself when realizing that now I am so desperate that I'm considering polygamy to be somebody's second wife, and realizing that making that kind of an agreement with somebody, and we have to go to the wife and say we're getting married. I remember we even agreed that since we know that people do they don't necessarily like polygamy, so we're going to have a baby first so that they won't have a choice. My parents and their wife will not have a choice but to accept our union. So at some point I realized that not only am I hurting myself, but now I'm even planning on hurting another person in the name of being Mrs. Somebody. So that's when I decided that maybe there is life outside marriage. Maybe I can be me. I there's nothing wrong with being married. So I went through a journey of self introspection, trying.
Right, so we've lost her again. As I think we're going to leave it there, unless we can get her back on, just to quickly close off for us in terms of where people can get a copy of the book. We're going to try telephone this time. Um, if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below or send them to us on WhatsApp. The number is 061 and we are talking about my pursuit of marriage. Nsatimoni is on the line right now. So quickly tell us, how can we get a copy of the book?
I think we got cut off again. I didn't get that.
How can we get a copy of the book?
Or you can find me on Facebook, Rashida Tshuma, and also on Instagram. I think on my Facebook page, there's also my number, my WhatsApp number there. So people can call me, and then we Korea. If you are around Gauteng, I have few people delivering for me. So that's how people can get hold of the book. Yeah.
Awesome. And advice for aspiring writers, what would you like to tell aspiring writers?
Wow. Most people say this when I say this. I don't necessarily see myself as a writer. I just see myself as somebody who had a message and chose writing to portray the message. But I would say ask for help, ask as many questions as you can, and yeah, ask for help. I think that because I would say in the beginning, the book was not my pursuit of marriage. It was why should I get married? And then when I gave it to somebody to read, she said what was inside does not correlate with what was outside. So we have to find another name. So the issue of asking for help, and I think that's just about it. And right from the heart, and remove money out of everything. Do it for the love of it and not for the money. Yeah.
Do it to try and get a message across or to share your story with people or whatever the case is. But money will come eventually, but make sure that you get your message across. All
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Right, Rashida, thank you so much for your time and for chatting to us today. We will look out for you on Facebook. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
That was the author of the book, My Pursuit of Marriage, Ntatimuni Rashida Tshuma, who is on Facebook as Rashida Tshuma. If you would like a copy of the book, My Pursuit of Marriage, contact details are available on her Facebook page as well. And interesting story that she shared with us, because many of us do face such pressures and it's made marriage is made to look like it's the end goal and that it's something that we must pursue and everybody must pursue. If you can get married, alhamdulillah, do get married. If you can't get married, do not force it upon yourself and end up being with someone whom you are not compatible with. um, I know so many people who are not happy in their marriages. I know so many people who have divorced because of incompatibility. It's not just about, you know, that thing of it's not you, it's me type of situation. It's neither one of us. It's just that we were not compatible with each other, and unfortunately, God brought us together to learn a little bit more about ourselves, and together that we cannot be compatible, so we need to be apart. And it's a difficult situation. It's not easy. Marriage is not easy as well. And like Rashida said, she did not want to hurt herself and hurt another family while in pursuit of marriage. So everything there was just about herself until she learned what she was actually doing to herself and others around her and potential families as well. So yeah, contact her if you would like a copy of the book. It is 12:58. You are listening to the Mariam Mukwada Show on Salam Media, and we have come to the end of the broadcast for today. For your comments, questions, queries, or suggestions, send them to us on WhatsApp. The number is 061 Alternatively, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and use the hashtag The Mariam Mukwada Show. Follow me on Twitter at memes_presenter, on Instagram at Mariam is memes, and on Facebook, Mariam Ati Mukwanda. That's Mariam with a Y. So from myself and the rest of the Salam Media team, Salam Khantle, Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.